Hi, my name's Peter and I play guitar with the Worship Central team. In this video, I'm going to show you the guitar parts to the song All for Love. It's in the key of B flat. I have a capo on the first fret, or a capo if you're from North America. The reason I do this is so that my high string is now an F note, which is the perfect fifth of the key, and later on in the song we'll play some parts that have that ringing out over the top of it. And at the very start of the song, the guitar is out, and then towards the end of the first verse, pre-chorus, first chorus, we just add some ambience. I use a slide, you don't have to use a slide, and just with a really big reverb sound, something like this. Kind of following the melody and the chords of that first chorus, just apart up on that register of the guitar with some reverb and some tremolo picking, and we'll do the job. Now in the second verse, I take the reverb right down to a hall reverb, and I've got a .8 delay set to 69 BPM, which sounds like this. And the part I play in the second verse goes like this. So it very much sits in the background when the vocals are happening, and then I choose a couple of moments to add in a little high melodic line. The first of those, we're pedaling around this B flat note, which is the root note on the D string, and then the first melodic line goes like this. So very much playing with the dynamic, choosing the moments to pop out and not. And the notes are the B flat, an octave above the pedal note, and then the A note, a fret below that, then on the 8th fret of the B string, or G note, then an F note on the G string, 10th fret, and then a D, and then here. So kind of following a B flat major scale around that shape. I tend to switch my fingers around, sometimes it looks a little awkward, but it's just because I always want to have that B flat pedal note to come back to and kind of let ring, but don't worry if you don't do that. And then going into the pre-chorus, I do a little slightly faster version of the last one. Like that. And then the pre-chorus, do this little part. So following the chords, we start with this little sus shape. So we've got a B flat note, an F note, and then a G note. Then we drop the B flat down to an A. Back up. And then a double stop, which forms part of an F chord. Into the chorus, and then the second chorus we bring in this kind of like, I think of it as like a bubbly part with the high string running throughout the top of it, so it goes like this. And we repeat that throughout the chorus. So the shapes I'm playing, the first one is based up here with my third finger on the 12th fret, kind of thinking of it a little bit like a G minor triad, which in this key is the 6 minor. So we're up here. That also works over the E flat chord. So here we go. And then we slide that down but play exactly the same thing. down to here, so my third finger's now on the 7th fret. And then the final part, we go right down here. Like that. And because of the open strings, it enables you to get right back up to the top again without having any gaps in your playing, which is not what you want. So that's the second chorus part. The bridge, at the start of the bridge, it's not so much of a defined part, but we just kind of follow the chords and keep a little bit of momentum going. The progression is 4, 5, 6, and 1/3. And so I'll play something maybe along these lines. So go around that whole progression twice, and then the band comes in and we start this higher part which kind of supports the vocal melody, and we kick on some overdrive, kind of a bigger sound at this point. And the first note is this B flat up here, and this whole riff has the high string open above it, and this is just a really good trick for kind of making the guitar just really fill out space rather than an individual note having kind of a high note ringing. And so depending on the key and maybe where you put a capo, you can add that high note in to some other songs. And the part goes like this. Let me repeat that. So the notes are B flat, 11th fret of the B string, and then we slide up to the perfect 4th, which is an E flat note on the 16th fret, 15th fret, a D, 13th fret, a C. And then we go 13, 11. And then we slide right up to the 18th fret. So if I play that whole part a little slower, take the delay off. And then to build back into the chorus, there's an extra bar, and we just hold that note. Kind of start to shake it and really build some dynamic at that point. And then we go into this part in the last chorus that's kind of a real soaring line that kind of comes out below the melody and really lifts the song. We're starting on the first note, the root note, B flat. The part goes like this. And then we repeat it. So that is B flat, C, D, and then up to the 18th fret for the F note. And then we repeat that line again. And the next part goes like this. And then the final part goes. We play that whole line again. And then there's an outro bridge, and we play the same part as before, until the song goes to the end. And yeah, that's the guitar parts for the song All for Love. Enjoy.